How are we going? I'm gonna start this cursor. This is just a copy of the Lua Saliki one. We're gonna be starting from scratch here. But I did finish the page for the Riplet. I kind of like this sketch. I really like, oh wait, actually I should move that. That's not right where the alerts are. Maybe I'll put the alerts next to it. Or I could even move this up here. Mini Pearl. Oh wait, you know what? This kind of, I feel like you can see it better over top of that anyway. I'll just do this. Unless you guys want to see my color picker, I feel like this is gonna be good. Give you 3 dog names. I'm gonna give you Pickle, because there's probably because I just read your name, Shub. Pickle, fried chicken, and Melly. Oh my gosh, thank you, Carl. Yippee! Hello, hello. Have your brain has been soup all week? Have you been really straining your brain? I wanted to show this though. I kind of love using the symmetry tool. It feels so satisfying. I did this front angle of it. Benny, are we having too many issues to be chill and awesome? Do you need to come over here, Benny? Ooh, he sounds like he wants to. I'm gonna grab him. Because you're being ill. This might be kind of crazy. You know what? I'll try to have the camera because he's probably gonna try to go on my keyboard. And webcam. Oh, I thought this would be facing me, Bimmies. That's awkward, right, Bims? That's awkward. Okay, wait, but Bims is. Don't be pooping right when I put you on camera. That is not the kind of present everybody wants. Where should we put you, Bims? Where should we put you? Up here. He likes to be high up. I'll be Bims. I was removing your turd gobbler. Your turd giblet. Turds in the workstation, B Bennies. Didn't you know? Alright, this is gonna be a better angle. It's a little. My desk is a little hectic back there, but this is about where my hand's gonna be. I kind of do gamer pose when I'm, Dude, the cord keeps keeping it scooching over. Ugh. But yeah, I'm just gonna use my mouse to draw right now just because that's the kind of vibe I'm feeling right now. I feel like the starts of these cursors are always the trickiest. But I think I'm gonna try to do maybe even sort of a top down. Mimi? Girl, how did you even do that? I think he turned on the onion skin. Okay, I don't. I think onion skin. Bro, I don't know where onion skin is. Ooh, do you know what I realized too? I can pull up Chatterino again. I realized I couldn't use Chatterino because I literally just got signed out of it. And I was not understanding that. But now it's chilling. Now we be chilling. I guess I'm just gonna work with the onion skin, cause like, maybe, well, let's see if it's under view. View, show. Oh wait, show onion skin. Oh, he must have pressed F3. Crazy. Well, now I know. Bim's helping me learn the keyboard shortcuts. Well, anyway, I'm thinking like we want to have this dude up into this corner and then like kind of top down. And we can show the shape. Wait, actually, ooh, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have brought my other sketch reference. Toasted bagel. Hello. Happy Wednesday. I'm gonna try to like speed run this just a little bit, like mildly. I'm just gonna try to be like loose and quick with it because I probably only have like 2 hours to stream and then I should get Bimmies his vegetables and let him go to bed. Bimmies, do not go back on the keyboard. Don't go back on the keyboard. Oh no, Bims, you deleted my whole thing. You stepped on backspace. I just like a little extra layer of challenge on this. I just did, so like the reason I'm streaming so late is because of my ice skating lessons. And we went to the grocery store. I don't know, should I have this at an angle? I'm kind of thinking I should go back to a sitting pose. I feel like I need to grab my sketch. Because that one sketch where he's like kind of in a triangular shape. This kind of reminds me of like dwarf romantic music. Here, I'm gonna quickly pull up another reference. Beep, beep. Exporting. We be exporting. Dude, my desk is kind of hectic. I got this shirt off of Depop, and it was only like $5. I say $5 for this Uniqlo top. I say, yep, give me that. I've been able to find. I've like fleshed out my collection now through buying stuff on Depop because they're doing like a promo right now where they just offer free shipping on literally everything. So I'm only spending $5. $5 to get a Depop top. I mean, whatever, a top on Depop. And wait, I don't think. No, we got this. I'm just getting my reference image. And so I've got like a week's worth of these tops now, all of different variations. This striped one is one of them, and yeah, they're my favorite. And so I'm like, it's such a deal. So I'm like, I only spent $5 on this thing, and they sent a little thank you card. And oh wait, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong thing. They sent this little thank you card. Oh gosh. Isn't that nice? And then they sent two random stickers. It's kind of funny. I got a burger and a Hello Kitty gardening. Bro, she grew a tomato. That one's really cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with Mr. Burger, but I'm sure I'll put it somewhere. I always like a little surprise. The animal doodles? Wait, where? Where are the animal doodles? I don't know, I don't know what you're mentioning. Okay, here's the sketch that I wanted to maybe do just that pose, but like in the other direction. This music would be a little less like peaceful puzzle game and a little more ambiance, you know? By skipping it. I mean, I really like that song. I'm just looking for something a little more awake. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep because these are really cozy songs. I don't know, man. But also, Carl, it's crazy. It's already been 2 months. Your second month subscribing. I feel like time going so fast, and I'm a little impressed by that. I'm supposed to be finishing these curses at the beginning of the month too. Oh, the felted commissions and streaming them definitely threw me off because and I interrupted my own thought in my brain because I was streaming it. And so I'm probably gonna do another cursor next week. And I'm gonna put a poll up between the Thylapillar and the Arrowhead Huali, which are two of my creature designs that I did a while back, but they're two of my favorites, and I think it could just kind of help me get it on a better track to do an existing creature for next month that I would just kind of revisit the art, polish it up, and have it available as the digital rewards too. But I really like this guy. I had a lot of fun just sketching the like animal inspiration page for this one. Maybe let's just get a separate color in here. To block in this ear. I'm painting him this way because it's easier to go off of my sketch, but I'm gonna flip him the other way. Honestly, I probably should do it now. So I can kind of pose him well. Because I don't want to do it exactly like what we got here, but loosely would be nice. Oh, they're the creature designs, Toast Bagel. Um, on the left, what it's flipping through is what the postcard prints look like in my mail club. And yeah, it's just cycling through front and back. So the backs of them all have like facts about actual animals that inspired my design. And then the front is the creature design with kind of like infographic style stuff going on. I kind of want to chibi this. Give it a little bit of chibiness. But yeah, that whole slideshow is just all the existing ones. Ooh, wait, I gotta like this. Now he's a little chubbier. I kind of want to do like maybe shrink this a little bit and try to have his head angle upwards more. I don't know. Let's see. Why are you screaming right there, Bibimmies? Do you need doubloons? Let's get a little eyeball in here and see if that helps us. Oh, Spider Guy, hello. Nope, nope. I'm doing good. How is your Wednesday going? But also, Toasted Bagel, if you were looking for the Patreon with the mail club, it's not on my shop. You could do like, let me try doing it. I think search there. Oops. That link will take you to the shop part of my Patreon, but which you can get the existing cursors of. But if you join this month, I think you get all of the previous cursors and this one, so kind of a life hack. Because you don't have to buy them all individually in the shop, but if you want to, I won't stop you. You can buy them individually. It's available. Wait, this is gonna be kind of cute. Oh, wait, should I have him looking forward or like peeping back at you? This is the question. This looks so goofy. Dang, I kind of miss doing a little bit of pixel art. It is fun. Well, I'm glad you're doing great. Oh, do I sell cute felted sharks? I do the commission slots on my shop. You can see, I believe I left the listing up if you wanted to read the details on it. But it'll just say sold out. And yeah, I just sent out the all the felted sculptures and they've almost all arrived. I know the one going to Japan has made it to Japan, but doesn't say delivered yet. So I'm like, I'm keeping an eye on it. So I'm really hoping everything goes okay with that. I haven't shipped a sculpture internationally before. I've only shipped stickers and keychains. So I'm just hoping my package is doing good, going well, especially since it's like a difficult to replace thing, you know? It's nice if it makes it, and I do my best. Alright, well, Bimmy's ran away. Bye, Bimmies. You need doubloons or something, Squeeges? Oops. I do kind of like having this back angle, though. Maybe we can make the eye bigger. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't finish my thought with the felted commissions either. Right now, like to give you a better overview, I don't have the best planning of when I reopen them either. So, but I think it's gonna be a little bit. I'm probably gonna take a couple months break from the felted commissions. I do want to try felting creatures, but I'm like, it's kind of low priority because it's more of a for fun project than maybe like a business choice to do. But I do want to try making shark plushies. So that's like a good alternative that I'll be able to like share with more people to the sculptures. Because the sculptures, I'm inevitably not going to be able to make everybody one who wants one. And yeah, I feel like I would like to do plushies because it'll be easier, like a lower price point for people than a commissioned handcrafted thing. But I'm thinking like plushy keychains of epaulet sharks. That's where I want to start. I definitely got to start with epaulet sharks because they're my favorite. We can't do anything else. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this one's looking a little goofy, but we are gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. I think we can transform goofy to cute and like something you want. I think my problem is I want to angle the head upwards. I don't think this is gonna work super well, but I'm gonna try and we'll kind of go from there. The cup? Oh, yes, wait, that's another thing I want to make more of because I don't know, I'm kind of missing camping season. I don't know if you guys camp or if you're a summer camper, but I do want to do more of those enamel cups because I really like them. I always use them for my tea, and I only really have the fall design, which I mean, you can use it year round. It still works. But it was kind of more intended to be a fall theme, you know, apple bobbing sharks. Well, Bims, why is he squeaking at my hair? I don't know. This isn't looking right. I do like, oops, I like the head better here. Bro, what is this shortcut for that? I'm glad you love the cup. I had a Halloween one too, but I sold one. And the style was like maybe a little more like personifying a shark, like they're wearing Halloween costumes and walking around. I'm like, maybe that's just not the vibe. So I definitely want to do like a spring themed one, even though we've gone past spring. It's fine. We can have flowers, anyways. And then I want to do definitely like summer theme or just like general mugs that work year round. It's probably going to be what I do, but maybe one will be like flowery themed. Cute spring, like pink and green kind of color theme. Get us some more mug options. But in general, I do want to work on more things like that. Because I feel like for me, trying to make a livable amount of money off of art, my shop has the most potential. And I think I just need to raise my commission prices because I keep doing so many commissions that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have no time for anything else. And it's like, I think I'm charging too low. Because, like, I can definitely, um, I don't think it would be livable, the amount that I charge for commissions. I just have a hard time because I'm like, I want to make these art for you, but, and not, you know, have it cost so much. But it's just an expensive thing to get custom art stuff. It takes a lot of time. And, you know, there's lots of people who know and appreciate that. I think it's just hard to, you know, charge highly. Whereas, like, if I make a keychain, I can, you know, price them all at $10 and make a bunch of designs, and it's like however long the design takes me. I mean, eventually I'm gonna make more money than the time investment, other than like packing it. That's kind of the one thing I don't really factor in is the time it takes to pack all the orders and ship them out, because I did spend a whole day pretty much doing that. So, but I don't know. The tough thing is I'm like kind of slow. And I write little thank you notes to everybody. I'm like, maybe I should make a printed design and then sign it. Because that would probably look nicer too. I think I need to move this shoulder down. I might make like he's kind of chibi, so he's gonna have a bigger head. That's kind of what I'm thinking. The cursors, we make them kind of chibi. A little bit chibi. I only sold 1 cup of the Halloween one. Of the one that you're looking at is the apple popping sharks. That one, I'm gonna guess like 10. Maybe it's more than 10. I've had it up for maybe like a year. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I don't really do any promo for the cup. I kind of fail at that. Like, I've made 1 post about it. I think I probably could sell more cups if I, you know, made a little video making tea in it or something. Wait, this line of the body is not quite right. Alright, I'm gonna try another playlist radio. Well, we could do this one. Hang on. Because I love this song. Ooh, you love cups and mugs. Yeah, I could offer the same design on a mug too. I think I would just maybe edit it a little bit so that it fits, because mugs are slightly different, like aspect ratio for the printable area. But it could be both for anybody who prefers mugs over the like enamel cup. Because enamel cups, they don't retain the heat as well, like if you want your beverage to stay warm for a long time. But for me, it's kind of a plus because I like to just pour a little bit of tea in it at a time. And sometimes mugs, like, they take too long for it to cool to a drinkable temperature. And then forget about it, usually, until it gets cold. So the enamel cup, like, it makes it a drinkable temperature. And then my teapot holds the rest of the tea. And I can just pour more. Pour more when I'm ready, and it keeps good temperature all the time. You like minimalistic stuff, so small design would look better than a big design. Oh, yeah. No, that's fair. I think I would just kind of revise it to see if it feels like awkward, right? Like, because if it's too, like, it's not like I would add too much to it, but if it's like just in the middle of the mug and not, I don't know how to explain this. What I'm thinking. I think it could just look weird if it, because I designed it around the enamel camp cup. And so the spacing might look a little off on a taller mug. So I don't know. It may not even need anything. Just kind of my thought on a possibility. Yes, okay, good. I'm glad you got that, because, like, I felt like it made sense, but also I'm like, I don't know. The words aren't coming quite smoothly to me. But all the mugs are, like, print on demand, so I use Printify, and that basically has, like, different, they call them production partners. So it's basically the manufacturers you can choose, like, based on ratings. And so I don't personally ship those out. I just push the order to go through. And that's kind of nice because it's like, okay, I make a sale, and the more like time and effort that I have to do is pressing a button to say, yeah, make the cup. And so that's definitely nice. I do love getting to pack orders, but I think having a mix of both is definitely helpful. It's very helpful. And I would like to do more designs too so that I can offer them to other people, like I did the Alveus designs. That's through the same thing. It's print on demand, except for it's Printify. Wait, no, Printful. I meant to say Printify earlier. It gets so confusing. Shopify, Printify, and Printful. I start getting my mind boggled. But Printify and Printful pretty much do the same thing. So that's why it's a little confusing. It just a little mildly confusing. I think we need more neck space in here. Ooh, does that look kind of weird though? Maybe not so much neck space. Dude, Bims is getting all tangled up in my hair. Are you happy about that? I think he's scratching his head on my hair. Hello, Bang. Wait, second monitor gaming? You're playing a game? I see. I think I got what you meant. Ooh, wait, I do kind of like this half of the body being in a shadow. A shadow? Put this thing in a shadow. Oh. Dude, you weren't using 2 monitors before? That's crazy. Oh no. I hope your grandma's feeling okay. I meant this to toast a bagel, if anybody's not reading chat. uh, good website. Wait, what's a... Oh. Wait, do you mean my shop? Ooh, yes. Nice. You're gonna be set up for streaming, Bane. That's nice, nice, nice. You know what I really want to do is get good lighting shapes in here. Oh wait, let's save. Gotta remember to save. I've really been wanting to do more like simplistic lighting. Sometimes I feel like I figure out the lighting in the rendering and sometimes that makes it like less clear and decisive. I want to be really decisive about my light shapes and then once they look good, I can add blending into certain areas where I want it to be smoothed out a little. But I feel like I don't utilize like areas of just like a flat color enough and I think it looks nice. I don't know, I just want to experiment with so many different things and like ways of making art. And I feel like that's why having a art shop with different things in it works so well. Is it's like I could try, you know, all different kinds of things. Like if I got the shark fans, bam, I can make you all kinds of different shark things. Experiment with styles. I think, you know, it'll always look like my style, but like with different textures. Like if I wanted to make something look like it was drawn with colored pencils or like watercolors or like literally actually use those things, I could do that. And then it would be like still unified by being my art style. You know, it'll still seep through. At the end of the day, it's still gonna be drawn by me. That's definitely gonna show. But I don't know. I just peruse Pinterest and I'm like, ooh, I want to try that. Ooh, I want to try that. But once I make it through the Patreon rewards, I really need to do some planning because I'm holding way too much stuff in my brain right now. Honestly, maybe I should even just do this today. After I finish streaming this, probably I should. But like, there's Artlight coming up. I don't know if anybody here does Artlight. Feel free to link your Artlight page. Because I'm going to try to do a little bit of that. Every year, I'm like, oh, there's so many other things that I want to do right now. But I squeeze out a couple of sketches. So that's my plan again this year. Squeeze out some sketches. I do like light color gradient in them because, you know, slapping on a gradient of color, I feel like it really enhances the sketch. And boom, it's like 2 seconds. It's 2 seconds. It's easy. But it could be like the animal doodle requests. I could do attacks like that. And I think it's always just nice to receive attacks, even if it's just a doodle. So I say, we don't have to be making perfect masterpieces for everybody. Let's just make something. And it's always fun to get art of your character. I love it. So I do need to I think I want to just add my creatures to my art fight page and then just see who wants to draw my creatures. And then maybe that'll help me find more people who have creature characters that I can draw. Vendetta. Ooh. I didn't. I probably shouldn't I? This is looking a little too yellowy. I want to bring in more of the pinks and oranges. But it does look deserty, doesn't it? Let's turn off the cursor because it doesn't really match. Oh wait. I'll take a picture of my stream element setup. Boom. Alright, I will post Vendetta, thank you. I always forget. I be forgetting. Oh, Spidey Guy, you said yes to my shop. Thank you. I'm glad you like the colors. I do think I could do better to make it easier to navigate. I use a default template that that Shopify has, and then I edited it, but I feel like it's not the easiest thing to navigate, and I want to make it easy for people to find what they're looking for. Which side? That? Which? Okay, I'm gonna give up on trying to say that. Which? Beanables? Link? Bean? Okay, we almost done. Let me just make sure my link is beautiful and working. Because sometimes it's whack. Okay, that looks right. Back to pixel art, am I right, folks? Starting to get cloudy. I hope we get rain. Dude, do you guys remember my tomato plants from forever ago? I feel like I haven't talked about them. Who wants to guess how they're doing? How many do you think you survived? Let's see, how many did I do? Shoot, I probably did so many seedlings. A lot of seedlings. We lost a lot of baby seedlings. I forgot to water them a couple times. And I think that seedlings, like these little things, they want to be watered every day. Like they could even be watered twice a day, I think. I'm kind of tempted to shrink this, because this isn't the shape I want. Oh, I mean, I feel like that could work. Bims, why are we screaming in my ear? You need the blooms? He needs the blooms. Okay. I don't like this song. Yib. Skib. Maybe we just do a little bit of black alpha. Get some pink in here. Or should we learn the tools and use... Wait. Okay, this kind of looks good, but I want to try actually maybe layer... Adjustments. Ooh, curve. Alright. Ready? Does this... Whoa. Okay, this is a little bit different. I have to make a dot and then edit it. Ooh, okay, that's kind of making it more pinkish. But I want the brightness. Mm. Oh wait, there are the different colors. Okay, this one's red. So we could just bringing it down enhance the red though. This is feeling backwards. I don't know. I want the highlights to be the most reddish, but it's also making them darker. Well, these could be a little yellowy. Maybe this middle tone would be more reddish. And definitely, yeah. Wait, I don't know. What? To do it one at a time? Okay. Why did that? I'm so confused. I don't get the curves tool in the expert. Let's just do hue, saturation, brightness. We can work with that. You know, we've been playing the color game. Adjustment. Bump. Bamp. I wish there was like color balance though. I wonder if there is. Because like color balance, you can adjust the hue of each value, and that's kind of like what curves is like, but ooh, wait, I do like some saturation. Make it a little more pink. Pink. Pink, and we can add the orange. What even is this one? Oh. Okay. I don't know. I kind of do like more of this pink still. Wait, maybe we can just do a little bit of this. There is a color replacing tool that I can use. But kind of fine. Alright, the colors are a little scuffed right now, but we just have to believe in ourselves. And everything will be okay. Oh my gosh. Sims. My nice skirt into winter. Freaking winter. Couldn't have pooped the other direction, Mimi, so my skirt doesn't have to have your poo turd on it? Kind of disrespectful, buddy. Okay, I don't like how dark this line is on the edge. I think it is nice to have a darker outline, but like, this one's not fitting the vibe. Okay, wait. I think it's Control Shift R? No. Control Alt Shift R? Dude, I don't know. I didn't turn on my key dial, so I cannot tell what the command is. Wait, Monakill! Hello! No worries. I believe in your lurking powers. But that happens to me too. It's easy to get chatting because, well, you know, it's fun to be chatting. Wait, Trunks, hello? We are doing pixel art. I'm a little bit in my struggle zone right now, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm just using my mouse, and sometimes I use my key dial, and there's like one shortcut, the color replacing shortcut, and I don't know the keystroke for it. And I don't know, I just don't feel like getting my key dial out. We're going basic mouse drawing mode. Okay, is his neck a little too hunchy? Maybe he needs to be like, Vince, do you need in your humble abode? Okay, I put you in your humble abode. I'd be right back. You make me do a squat to get him in his house. When he's on my shoulder, I just have to put my whole body into the cage so he will go onto the perch. Because he doesn't like to shimmy himself down my arm. He says, just put me in there. Put me in there, Captain. I do want to do a little bit of a back pattern like this. Like a little shoot and a little dupe. And then a little dupe. That's not quite right. Maybe if we move this fin down. Although it needs to be at like this angle. That's where my problems stem, and pixel art is doing funky pattern thingy at an angle, and it's hard to get the right stinking shape. That's like loosely right. This is gonna be undo and redoing the same stinking thing. Ooh, wait, I kind of like that. Okay, I think what we need to do is like, I like the body being more pinkish. This needs to go back to more orangish. Okay, that ain't quite right. And then maybe in here. Honestly, I didn't entirely figure out the colors in this. Kind of use the lighting to my advantage of like, you know, whatever looks right in the illustration. But design-wise, it's not fully fleshed out, I will tell you. Not fully entirely. I really love the beak on this though, because it reminds me of like a little dinosaur, or maybe sea turtles. I was thinking a little bit about sea turtles when I was drawing this. Right, I feel like this ear situation needs to be up and bigger. Get the right ear shape. That is definitely looking cuter. And then let's do this a little more orangey. I might be bringing too many hues in here again. Kind of like my classic way, so it really that all crazy. Whom's to say? Are you guys gonna go see the Spider-Man movie? I've been thinking about the Spider-Man movie. Feel like I'm gonna have to go to the movies for it. But you know that horror movie too that came out? I think Obsession. That one, I just saw a clip of somebody in the movie. Actually, it was Vanilla Mace. A clip of her in the theater, and part of the movie is like the girl's like wailing, screaming. I'm like, whoa, I don't know if I want to see that in the theater, but I don't know. I've never seen a horror movie in the theater, so it might be kind of worth it. Like, you can't hide, or like, I don't know. I probably would cover my eyes. But it seems like a good movie. Because I played the Discord ad. In Discord, you can play their little quest things, which is just watching ads for their Discord points. Or this time there was a game within Discord you could play. to promote the movie, and so like it kind of gave you a taste of the story. Okay, I'm liking this better now. He's kind of looking more like he should. He's getting there. He's getting there. I feel like there's been like so many good movies lately. And it's like tempting to go see so many. But honestly, I do like just watching the movies at home too. Because it's cozy, you can have some tea. Maybe I'd be needing the tea for a horror movie. Oh my gosh, did I make the cheek too big? I'm wondering if it should point like outwards. Hmm. I don't know, now we just have this like weird little cubby though. I feel we could do it just like a little bit. Just a little smidge. Would be all we need. Dude, I'm like cocking my head to look at this. Oh, my neck feels weird. Going crooked. Ooh, okay, wait, that made him feel much more like a dinosaur. I've been wanting to draw dinosaurs really bad too. Because I kind of like the idea of like drawing the dinosaurs where we don't know super well what they look like, and then I can be imaginative like creature design. And yeah, I mean it's kind of like what I like in creature design anyway. It's like speculative biology. I like it at. I think it would be fun. Did I mess him up? I don't know. I think its eye needs a little more space. It's hard because his head's at an angle. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get his little nostrils in here. Maybe? No, they're like a small enough a detail we can omit them for the pixel art. I believe it. Dude, this chin angle isn't quite feeling right either. Oh, he feels funky shaped. Why is Mr. Man's funky shaped? I think this should be thicker too. And maybe this should be more pointed. And I honestly don't know. I think I should keep these fins to be light colored instead. Kind of like a little translucent. Struggling with this angle again. Maybe we just make it a little triangle. I don't know. My problem is I want it angled downwards. It's tricky to get the right shape without making it too big. Because he really just has tiny fins. I can't put it too low now. Let's shimmy it and then... Wait, maybe? Dude, I don't know. I think I'm looking too close at these tiny pixels. Let's revisit this neck one. I almost feel like... Well, you know what? We need to adjust the angle of all this to be more like my sketch. Because the silhouette just looks better if the fin is poking out. Let's shimmy these. They're kind of more shimmyable. And then we can fix the fin on the back. Everything will be lovely. My hopes and dreams. Oh, do you know? Okay, I only started with art fight, but there's other things I want to do. There's the Grace art contest. And then I want to start making plushies. There's definitely something else. This is why I have to write everything else down, because I'm forgetting things that are on my to-do list. I just totally got out of whack. I think my planner has been really helpful. And I think like the last 2 weeks, I've just been freeballing my schedule. And, I've definitely been, keeping on top of getting stuff done, but I haven't, I don't know, I'm losing track of all my projects. I need to plan them out so I can make sure everything I want to do is getting done. I feel like a lot of times my problem with trying to do things is I just forget the things I want to do. And if you get sucked into your phone, it's freaking, it's tough. It's tough if you have your phone out because you're like, man, I don't know where to start today. That's a trap. But I think the last month I tried over planning everything and it was too rigid of a schedule, I think, and it didn't quite work. I don't know. I just kind of keep giving it attempts and we see what happens. And, I'll learn what planning technique kind of works for me, but it has been a struggle for sure to figure out. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cute. I think I do need to simplify this though. I made this really something. And I need to clarify these shapes because I'm going a little too detailed. He's gonna be animated. He needs simple shapes and something that's clearly readable. He's gonna be tiny. On your screen, little baby guy. So he's gonna need a little gusto, pizzazz, cleanup in his shapes. I guess my other projects that I want to do a lot relate to streaming too, because I just have a lot of fun with it. And, I want to make it more fun. I want to add new things, make it feel like there's world building within the stream. That's what I love. And, it just takes a lot of time to build all of that. But if I can kind of build everything into each other, I feel like that's a lot of what I'm trying to do is like merge my shop, my Instagram, my what is this? Twitch. All to feel like mingled between each other where the stuff that I'm making crosses between those and works kind of like they're all one big project that I'm building together. Then it's easier because like even between like TikTok and Instagram, for example, I can post the same thing and reach different people, new people, with pretty much the same amount of effort because like I put together the post and then I just got to do it on another platform, and so that's really helpful. And yeah, so the more that I make like the stream about the creatures and the sharks that I draw, the more that or the less I guess extra work everywhere that things have to be. So I think that's kind of why I want to do less pet portrait commissions because I don't post them anywhere. I do enjoy doing them, but it's not really what I want to do. Um, that because you know what, I love doing the shark. The felted shark commissions are so fun to do, and you know, posting the felted sharks relates to what I do. And so I kind of have more that I get out of the effort put in, I guess, is what I'm kind of thinking. I struggle so bad to simplify things because, like, the orange doesn't go to the tip of his head, but it just doesn't look like the right balance to me when we're simplifying it. Because I want, like, the contrast and focus to be on the eyeball. Maybe we can make it even lighter. I don't know. Maybe I should pull up my other cursors to make sure this is fitting in. Because maybe I made his head too small compared to the chibi-ness of everything else. I think what I don't like is like this straight line corner, but like this is kind of the balance his head needs is like that angle. We're just making it more extreme. I don't know, I don't hate that though. Because I want him to have like kind of a long face. Maybe. Maybe this is what we need. Wait, dudes, are we about to have an ad? Dude, we got a minute. My vibes are on point. Okay, we're gonna play the color game. If anybody's not familiar, I play a color game during the ad breaks. And you can join in. I'll put a link in chat if you would like to try. We all get the same colors. It's the dial.gg color game, if you've heard of it before. Which if you've been in here, you've probably been heard about it before. I'm gonna guess. But it's pretty fun. We can look at how everybody did. And give it a shot. I really do like trying my best to get the colors. I really want to get a 10 out of 10. Vendetta got one not even that long ago. I didn't expect one of us to get a 10 out of 10 so soon. It seemed like really, I mean, Vendetta did a good job. But I'm gonna keep giving it attempts. We'll see if I can ever get a 10 out of 10. Honestly, a 10 out of 10 feels like getting the Wordle on the first try, which honestly, I was surprised. I started doing Wordle for maybe like the past month, and my word that I was doing every day already came up. I was like, no way. So I'm trying a new word now. We'll see if I ever get a second one. A second Wordle first Yes, it's possible. I'm just adding a shadow in here. I feel like I should probably get the dial.gg. Oh wait, dude, we're already in the ad. Don't worry, homies. I'm pulling it up. Oops, wait, I did solo. Go back. Challenge link, create invite. We ain't even at on our way home. Let's see. You're welcome to play a color game when you get home, Vendetta. Okay, let me pull it up. You can actually see what I'm doing. Romb. Alright, let's go. Okay, this feels like it's warmer. Like a peachy taupe, I'm gonna say. It's decently light, wasn't it? No, it's more peachy than this. But not very saturated. I feel like it was subtle peachiness. Dude, I'm already starting to think maybe it's down here. No, that's too cool. It's too cool. I think. I might be taking too long on this. I think I'm losing it. Let's just go with this. Oh, it was warmer. Wait. Okay. I thought I was closer than that, but it was a little off. Okay, this one's like maybe a little greenish, but mostly yellow. Can't be tripping myself up saying too green. Only a hint of greenish. Because it was mostly like a bee yellow, I think. Was it something like this? I'm feeling kind of out of practice, to be honest. Ooh, I went too dark. Okay, too dark. Wait, my hue was close, though. Too saturated and too dark, though, I think. Oh, no. Wait, yeah. No. It is too dark. I was gaslighting myself looking at the numbers. Alright, this is like a forest green, but there's a little bit more warmth to it. Oh no. I feel like my memory of the color is too much in what I said and not enough in what I actually saw. I don't know. Whoa, okay. Whoa. It was mostly my hue was off. Dude, my saturation was pretty off too. It scored me so high for being like 8 off on my hue and a whole 20 off on my saturation. But I guess it does look really similar, so I don't really know how that works. Dang, okay, this was bright. I'm absorbing. Wait, a good amount of saturation, good amount of darkness in here. This is kind of feeling right. Was it maybe a little less greenish? I don't know. Whoa. Wait, what did I mess up on? My hue was right on. Dang, wait, I just needed saturation and it could have been a 10. Dang, that's crazy. Okay, last color. Another green. This one's like dark green screen. I might have thrown myself off with that too. Oh, I got bluish. Dang it. My brightness was on point. And more saturation? Or is that less saturation? Because to me it looks less saturated. I don't know. Well, darn tootin'. Oh, Cole, you're in here. Alright. That yellow one threw you off? Quite a bit. Hold on. We both did the best on that bright color. I When I saw the color reveal, I'm like, dang, I think that's the closest I've ever gotten, 9.98. Crazy. Right, well, I think we made it through the ad. I'm gonna guess, because I felt like I was taking my sweet time on that one. Let's see. Yes. New marine life footage. Now, what's that about? Yeah, 9.98. Were you here when Vendetta got a 10? That was like maybe a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. But anybody, feel free to play the dial. Just let me know if you do it, and I'll put it up again. Do a little double take. You know, Cole, I've been thinking. I'm like, I feel like I could really absorb the information from the skating lessons because I've been kind of sad. I'm like, the last couple lessons, we've had so many adults in our skating group that I keep getting flipped around with different coaches, and every single time it's like, okay, let me see where you guys are at. And I'm like, oh man, for the third week in a row, we're just looking at where we're at. I'm like, I want to learn something new. But to be fair, my 1 foot glides did need help, and she did give me a tip on it that I was like, oh, that was really helpful. So I'm definitely getting stuff out of the classes each day. It's just like, I'm right on the edge of like, ooh, I really want to be progressing more and faster, you know? And so I think, that's just not the nature of a group lesson is it's like inevitably you're going to have to wait for peeps because you're all going to be at different points. And there was like, I think they said like 16 of us. And so they had to split us between two different coaches. And then the past 2 weeks they did that, but it's a different coach each time. But I feel like these tidbits that I'm getting, I could definitely pass along to you, Cole. And, yeah, I don't know. Generally, I've just heard with like taking private lessons, people like to do learn to skate first. Well, number one, because it's cheaper to learn the basics, right? But I feel like you could like blast through the basics quicker with a private coach, anyways. But anyway, it's like a matter of finding. Wait, also, I'm sorry, Sammy. Thank you for the follow. I just remembered that, and then I was like, I'm gonna forget. But anyway, I definitely see the value in it. But yeah, it's like hard because like we got split into two different groups today, and I feel like I'm ready to start my crossovers. And the coach that's kind of like divvying us up was not the coach I had last time. It was a new lady again, and so she didn't see kind of where I'm at. And I practiced. So I'm like, I feel so ready. I'm like, I feel like I got that down. I don't need to be going forwards and backwards over again. And stopping. I'm like, I can stop. I'm ready. Give me the crossover. But it's so sad because the other group got to do crossovers. And I'm like, oh, dang it. I'm so envious. I'm like, I wish I could be learning that right now. Please. I want to know. Give me the knowledge. The knowledge and the advice. Because basically, crossovers is where I got stuck when I was doing learn to skate in like 5th grade. So I'm like, I really want to learn it because I've never been able to do them well, I think. I feel like I kind of got one side down, but which is counterclockwise, but going clockwise is really hard. I do not feel stable. Fundamentals are real important. So, yeah, that's true. It's not about blasting through them. I do want to get them right, and that's for sure. For sure and certain. I think you're right there. Because I do want to have good, like, basic skating skills. But, yeah. I think it's just partially right. I don't know entirely if it's just like, am I doing that bad? Or are they just, too divided in their attention, and so they don't know well where to place me in like what I should be learning next. That's my main thing. Because like in my heart, I'm like, I feel like I could do crossovers now because I practiced the swizzle around a circle. That I was really struggling with, but I feel like I got it down. I tried, like, it took me like 30 minutes of just attempting it with Derek, and I feel like I kind of got it. Okay, I think this like leg thing is too much over. It's too over there. Well, do you have the flight info to send to Dad? He's asking me for it, but I thought I already sent it to him. But maybe it's just me who has it right now. But, I don't know. I might just have to take a break to send him that. I don't know how quickly urgent it is or not. I feel like in this head I have too many colors. Like maybe it should all just be flat orange. No. Like maybe it's too much of a shadow, but we could leave the blendingness of it. Why am I? Oh, I color picked the wrong color. I'm like, why is this not drawing? Please draw for me. I'm not mad at that. Maybe we don't want pink down here. Maybe the pink could be mostly the wing. I kind of like that. Like the strongest highlight is just up there. I feel like that's kind of a nice place to rest. Silver, thank you. Thank you, thank you. This is my little creature design named a Riplet. Also, welcome in. And yeah, these little dudes float at the surface of the water. So I was playing around different names that like kind of had to do with the ears, like the ears being half underwater and above water. And like I was using, I don't know, maybe it was like Latin ways of saying like ear or multiple ears. And somewhere in there was something partially like Riplet. I don't know. I'd have to go back to the line to remember the exact series of events, but I was like, wait, if we just take this part, it's kind of like a ripple on the water, and they're spending most of their time just sitting at the surface of the water like that. Kind of perfect. They're a riplet. So that's what we're going. The working title was Four-Eared Batfish, so that's kind of how it's evolved. But I do a creature design every month, plus the cursor, and like here on the side and what's in the slideshow, are each of the creatures from each month. The mail club, I send out those postcard prints, and then this cursor is the digital reward. So like, oh wait, this is, oh no, it's not messed up. This was last month's, the Louis Saliki, which if you want any of these cursors, they're still available on Patreon. So feel free to look at that if you're like, dang, I want my cursor to be a little guy. There's multiple little guys to choose from. Which, no, this little guy, I feel like I need to simplify his face or something. I don't know, does he need that bigger pupil? I think it might be kind of cute with a bigger pupil. I don't know, I want it to be really clear, good shapes while it's small. It's always the goal, to get it clear and good. Sweet Jimmy just singing his jams. I don't think you can hear him, but he's whistling. Mr. Squeege. You squeege so many squeeges. You know what? I think I could do a lighter color in here. Boost the contrast. Now that the cheek is like too close. It kind of looks cute though. He looks a little sleepy, but I don't mind it. What's better? Maybe we could do. Yeah, maybe that's good. Sometimes these little pixels can make a big difference. Honestly, I think maybe that's ruining the clarity. You can have a big chunky eye, maybe? Oh, flight info for. I'm sorry, Cole. I never even saw your message. But yes, for Italy. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's a good plan. You gotta get your tickets to come out here. Okay, wait. We could do that, and then we could scooch up his eyeball. But yes, for Italy. Mm, no, I need like the diamond shape of the nose, but I'm just really trying to make sure I simplify these shapes. Wait, that is helping him feel like a dinosaur. In my heart, he needs to feel like a dinosaur. For my heart and my happiness, we gotta have dinosaurs. Feel like there's potential for me to move from shark stickers, expand dinosaur. I don't know if I'm ever gonna like dinosaurs as much as sharks, though. I'm definitely a fan of aquatic things, but you know, there's so many cool prehistoric animals. Who knows? I think I've definitely figured out no matter what, I just like to draw animals. And that's for sure. I don't think that's gonna be changing. Ooh, bigger cranium. Ooh, wait, I gotta like bigger cranium. He looks a little derpy, right? Crustacean time. Um, does that have to do with prehistoric animals? Or are you eating crabs or something? I think if it's the latter, that might be a little random, so I'm guessing it's not that. You know what? I think I kind of need to smooth out, make it more triangular. But this is just like such a weird shaped head like that. I think that's why he looks so dorky. Oh, I meant to say both derpy and dorky. But, you know, we'll just go with that. See, my problem if I do that is like he becomes too much of a side profile, and I kind of wanted him looking towards where the cursor is going to be up in the top left. Oh, wait, this is like overbite. I kind of like overbite. I don't know. I'm really struggling though because it is derpy. Ooh, wait. Wait, that's kind of interesting. Ooh. This got some potential, I think. You know, as long as it looks cute. Carson carcinization comes from all. Is turning into a crab called carcinization? Claimed by the crab. Yeah, you know, maybe I'll just start making crab stickers. To represent all the crabs. I don't know, is the face kind of better like this? Yeah, it might be. Okay. Ooh, that definitely feels more correct. He could just be facing the side if the front angle doesn't make sense, but I don't know. Because it doesn't feel like his head's matching up with the angle. Right. Okay, wait. Am I just reverting him back to what he looked like? He's a little different. Maybe his beak could come up more this way? He looks angry now. The little crabby guy. Um, well, I don't want him to be angry. But I did kind of give him a stink face at this angle. Hmm. We got Mr. Stink. Okay, wait. That gave him a little bit of a smile. This is definitely giving me troubles. You think you see too much of the close ears because they need to come more towards the camera. Would we see any of the back of the left ear from here? The left ear as in the closer ear, or is this the left ear, like his left? Because, like, this is kind of my sketch I was going off of, which makes sense. But, um, but I see what you're saying is like, I think, right? We would see the back of this ear, like, if it was angled towards the camera. I'm, I'm not doing what you're saying right now. But I think I'm seeing what you're saying. I'm just kind of playing around with it. Because part of my thing is like, I'm imagining the ears are kind of angled down. I don't know. I do like the head shape better like that. Maybe we can do. I do think you need some more breathing room there. So moving the ear back, I'm liking. It could be scrunched. Yeah, the closer one you're saying, like, we would see the back of it. Um, well, I do see what you're saying. I think it's just that I'm like, yeah, well, no, you're definitely onto something. Is that it would be kind of like something. Show the angle of the head. I mean, yeah, it really depends if I want the ear position is him holding it forward or if he's angling it back. Because if it was like a cat ear, then you would see the back of it. I mean, well, cats, they can angle their ears in all directions. I don't know. I think there was a little bit to this being down. I do kind of like the angled back look. I think that the ears definitely do like help you to know what direction he's looking. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes. No, I think it's a fair point. I think this angle can work. Um, but yeah, that it might feel a little off. Just a little bit. A little smoothie, a little bit. I do just always make these really complicated creature designs. And then it's like, man, I need to choose how to simplify it for this pixel art. I feel like I made the angle worse and added like too much shading. This works as long as I make this look more like it's angling back too. Mayhems. Ham so. I do like the lighting on his face. That for sure. I feel like I simplified well. You know what? We needed that curve inwards. Maybe we do that. But yeah, that's perfect. That's kind of perfect. You know what? I think if this fin is flat, then this would be like the ground. So either we curve both of them. You know what? I think I'm in the boat of we curve both of them. Like a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. Get the little tail nub. The only problem is he does look like a little cut off here because that's kind of what happened, but I don't know that I want to make the canvas bigger just for consistency's sake. I think we made all this go too low. It's too low. We could have a more subtle overlap. I think that this fin would overlap the bottom one though. You know, I don't mind this. We could bring in the curve. If both the wing flaps are forward, this would just be the line of the back pretty much. So it's a little different than the sketch, but I think this works. I think in line. Okay, I think that's good. I want to have like a lighter edge down here too. Nope, nope, nope. This is a good crisp edge of this fin. I don't think I got the butt shape right. Butt enhancement? Enhance the butt flap. we go. Here we go. The head angles maybe fine. Make this darker because I think it helps. We can crispen this line up a bit. That he's got like a good amount of contrast against whatever screen you can see his outline. That's kind of what we need. I'm tempted to make this whole thing darker too. I don't know. Maybe we could. I don't. This ear needs some simplifying. It's a little messy. We have a shadow along this edge. Oh dang, I kinda got too many. Hey, the orange, because those ones are almost same. Okay, that's looking better. A little clarity in here. It's all we needed is a little clarity. You know, the next thing that's needing some clarity is between this ear and the underwater ears. Okay, I like that. We've got like one little baby, almost normal ear down here. I feel like I need a color between these two. And then like one of these cheek bits would kind of come in front of here. We could emphasize the shape of the ear. I don't think I like a harsh line all the way through here though. I feel like the ears, they do kind of blend together. We just kind of want a good bit of the shapes in here. And then, yeah, leave the harsh outline to really define the edges that need it. Give a little bit of a broken line. Okay. I just thought that was ironic because I said give him a broken line and I'm like trying to close this other one, but it wasn't right. It doesn't feel right. Sometimes you give it a little bit of a test. Okay, now I did give him like kind of a scale pattern. Like in here. And maybe we could do little bit of that. And then when it gets to here, we make it this. I don't know if I'm going too crazy, so we'll. Wait, I do like that though. I'm definitely doing this the tedious way, but that's kind of that's kind of my way in pixel art. Sometimes I just do it tedious because I don't know a sprite well enough. I mean, I could think of a couple ways to do it. Maybe a little faster. Maybe shorten that shape. And then maybe no. Is there a lighter? Ooh, wait. This might be the key. Ooh. I feel like that replicated the effect pretty well. I think maybe we'll animate this on Friday if I don't just animate it off stream. Because honestly, I might. If I animate it off stream, then I'm thinking maybe Friday. Or at least at some point, I'm thinking of doing another stream. You know what? I need to think about that. Because if I do an existing creature for next month, then then we wouldn't need to do the creature game again. But I do like it. I guess I need to revisit my list of priorities and what I gotta get done. It might be chill. Honestly, I've been thinking about like, what if I stream making prints and it's kind of like just chatting? I don't know. I don't know how that would be, but does my cursor adapt to all the different forms? Um, do you mean like like pointer like these and like the chat one? Because if that's what you mean, then yes, it does. And like scaling, some of them I move around the guide to the scaling thing, but like your cursor stays where it is because I like set the midpoint of it. But the dude, he flaps all around when you're scaling, just because it kind of fit better in here. And then he's kind of matching the angle of the scaling. You see? That was my tech there. But I really like this one. This one's the precision choosing tool. I don't know that if you want to be precision selecting something that this is the ideal cursor for it, but you know, I don't know. You do what you need to do for whatever. That's what I say. But if you meant something else with your question, let me know. But no, no. Let's see what this looks like if we make it pink. Ooh, I don't know. I wait, I kind of like that. I don't know though. I'm not confident in it because like this color is more saturated. I kind of want it to be uh more condensed towards the head so that that helps it be even more of a focal point. Wonderful. I'm glad I understood your question. Yeah, that totally escaped my list of to-dos though, to Shelby, of looking into the cursor for Mac. I don't know. I forgot to look into it. I think I was gonna do it after my felting commission. Let me write it down again as something to add when I do my planning. Um, for the rest of, well, I guess for next month at this point, and maybe right because there's only one more week in this month. Not even that. Wait, almost exactly one more week actually. Isn't that funny? It's almost July, and I'm not gonna have a skating lesson next week because I think because of 4th of July. But yeah, next week is the 1st. Don't have lessons on the 1st. But they are open on the weekend, so I'll probably go do that. Go practice. Because, I was kind of thinking maybe I'll watch a video on tips for crossovers. Um, and try to learn it a little bit, and then I can get the tips. But I just know that you could practice wrong form, and then you don't want it to become a habit to do it poorly. So it's good to get advice from the beginning, I think. So I don't want to go too crazy like that. But maybe I can have Derek look at the video of how it's supposed to look and let me know if it's looking right. Analyze it. I think all of this I don't want it to be dithered. Yeah, I feel like that looks better. I think it's just better. Maybe what we could do. Oh, I kind of like that. I don't know. But a butt flap's not feeling right. It's not feeling right. You need the butt flap to feel right. I think there's just too much shading when it's literally a flat flap. It's not that round. It needs to just be plain colored blocked section. I think that's my problem. I just add too many details all the time. I'm like, let's just leave it flat. It's a flat thing. It can have a flat color, I think. It's earned the flat color. We add a little more of this coming in here. Hmm. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I could. I don't know. I'm adding another shade. Maybe it's just a little more painterly way of making things. Great. I think that looks nice. My other thought is that this needs to be a little less bright. Make it a little less crazy. Blend it into the skin a little more. This is kind of all in shadow. I don't know if I almost want these to be ridges of what. Dude's making me think of Sherbert. Yay, welcome home, Vendetta. Welcome, welcome. If you want to play the other color game, let's see if I still have the link pasted. I do. Feel free to try that one out. I got a 9.98. I was so close to getting a 10. I'm like, dang, I don't think I've gotten that high. Alrighty. But if anybody wants to play the color game from the previous ad break, that's the link. Feel free to join in. I can't resist this urge to be shading everything crazy. Let's just see what this looks like. Little gander. I do think that's kind of better. Let's add some of the orangey ones in here. Dang, I think it's kind of better. Might be giving myself a problem to animate later, but feel in my heart it's gonna be chill. But it's hard. I just love details. Yeah, 9.98. I think is my highest of all time. Okay, does that kind of look better though? Just having this all like negative shadow space. And then maybe this is shaded more. Just to make the head and the ears stand out, I think it might be kind of nice. Yeah, it's tough. I think we did kind of need that. Just gotta figure out what's going on in here. Maybe we make all of this kind of in shadow. Yeah, because if we had like the light is coming from the front kind of down, I think that's nice. No, it's feeling like the fin was too bright. Ooh, wait, this is gonna be perfect. The lighter pink color, that's what we needed. Perfect. We're getting really close. Honestly, I feel like this is fitting within my goal today. We're like 2 hours in, and I've almost finished the base of the cursor. Now we just gotta know what do we want the cursor to actually be? What should it look like? It could be a bubble cursor again, but different colors. This is the bubble cursor. Oh, wait. I'm probably gonna have to move it though. Oh, wait, you know what we could do? Beep. He's moved. Although we might need to scrunch him. Because I don't want him making a tangent. Ew. Ew. Who wants a tangent? Not me. We gotta. We're gonna do that. Okay, we did it. Hello, Esma. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. Here's the creature. I realize I'm not like giving the best references on screen of what's going on. But this is him. The Riplet. I don't know if you saw the stream where I was working on this, but I did a lot of it off stream, to be fair. I think I did like the sketch stream, but then I added like this little dude, which the symmetry tool is so fun. I'm like, maybe it's gonna be a lot of fun if I make a VTuber like yours. I'm really looking forward to all of Art Fight and your what are you calling it? Is it a subathon? A lesmathon. VTuber debut. One of the three. It's gotta be birthday subathon. But I am looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be fun because every time I've done Art Fight, I haven't known anybody else who's doing Art Fight. Like maybe some mutuals on Instagram, but I suppose it feels different because, well, I don't know. I haven't really chatted with the people on Instagram. So I guess that's the difference. Yeah, Peter's Avatar debut. These waffles been, oh gosh, I'm speeding through your comment. What? A secret for chat? No way. No way. Well, that's exciting. I like a secret surprise. Is it 1,000,000 acorns for everybody? I'd like a small loan of 1,000,000 acorns. I really gotta get started on making some stream avatars. You know what? Oh, dude, I don't know. I'm trying to think if like I could turn these creature cursors into the stream avatar, but I'm like, probably not. I don't know. I probably should make even simpler ones where I'm not doing this like dithering within here. It's so hard. It's so hard. I just want to put in all the details. Makes me a struggler. Just a bit of a struggler. Oh wait, we're about to have an ad break, I think. So we're gonna do another. Oh yeah, you guys got 30 seconds. Prepare yourself. We're gonna play a color game. I'll put the link in chat. Feel free to join. Um, you'll destroy your stream economy as a gift. Yeah. Everybody's just gonna be mad, spamming like, let me play the gacha. Let me spin for a onesie. We'll all be fighting. It will be anarchy. Okay. Let's get the color game. Ooh, wait! Trunks and Vendetta joined this last one. Let's look over the previous one. And if anybody hasn't gotten an ad yet, this is what it looks like, the color game. A little preview, per se. But I was beboozled. 9.98, that's the highest I've gotten on a thing. Also, really good from Trunks, too. 9.95. Dang, and a 9.68. These are good. Wait, 9.85 on that green, too. These are good scores. You know, we all kind of had the green. Out of everything. Alright, let's do the next one. Okay, now I need to pull up chat. Why are you saying then did it? We play color game. It's gonna be good. Oh, wow. Okay. Do we think this is maxed on saturation? I kind of think yes. Oh, wait, maybe not. don't know. It felt so saturated. Okay. I don't know how blue it was though. Because when I see a green this saturated, I just feel blinded by the saturation and I don't. I think the more bluish ones feel more saturated though, when it means sort of blue. Let's go with that. Oh, I went too saturated. Dang it. Okay, my hue was off. All of it was off a little. But 9.83, I'll take it. I'll take it. Dude, I see this color. Somebody like painted their walls this color, and all of the comments were like, you painted your walls baby poop color. And I'm like, are babies actually pooping that color? That's kind of gross. Like it's green? Baby poop walls? The color was a little bit different than this one, I'll give them. It was, because it's like olivey green. I think this one was kind of warm. But I'm like, okay, baby poop. It's an olive green. Everybody's being harsh. I didn't think it was a bad looking color, but like when you say it's baby poo colored, you don't want baby poo smeared on your walls. Let's try this. Bro. Where was I getting green in here? Dude. Maybe I was thinking too much about that wall color. That was literally beige. Oh gosh. That's awkward. How off that was. I guess the baby poop tangent didn't help me. Okay. This one's purple. Down in the depths of the purple. But how saturated is the purple is the question. I'm gonna go like not that high. Isn't this so hard to tell though? Now, the warmness of the purple. I'm gonna go kind of where I had it. Dang it! It was a cooler that was almost bluish. Dang it. Okay. Saturation and brightness was close though. I think that's what was carrying me here. Ooh, wait, I like this color. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Definitely cooler purple. And like lighter. Ooh, wait, that kind of feeling right. Was it more bluish? It kind of was darker. Well, this isn't feeling quite like I got it. Might be going too bright and saturated. Yeah, I went too saturated. I could feel it. I could feel it. I should have listened to my inner heart. I went too purple, too saturated, and too bright. Okay, this is like a pumpkin. Walking in pumpkin? Oh no. It was darker. What? Max saturation. Is that max saturation? 100? I think that is. No. Maybe max saturation is 150. No way that's max. I don't think that's possibly max saturation, but it's just exactly 100. Okay, my hue wasn't bad. I just missed a lot of saturation. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you see, Vendetta, ooh, you did really good on that purple Vendetta. Dang. 9.88. That's really good. Okay, yeah, I don't know. That was a struggle. Although, you know what I say, we go for a 45 and up. We both achieved that. So, that's pretty. The candy sucker, it's here. Wait! Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. You're right. We got the exact. We did the exact same. At least the exact same score. Dude, I wonder. Oh, if only. Wait, I wonder if we could go back and see. Because I wonder if we chose the same, like, numbers. I don't think it lets us see. Oh, it says Vendetta to be furious. I beat you by 1 point. Not even. Less than a point. Okay. Okay. I think we made it through the ad break. I'm just gonna assume, because I feel like I always take so long on my color picking. Let's check. We did. We're back. No, it's okay. You're not furious. Well, cool. Well, homies. I might have to think on what we do for the cursor here, honestly. I feel like now I'm like, wait, is this a little silly to end right after an ad? I don't know if there's too much more I want to do on this tonight because I should let Bimmies get some vegetables and be wrapping things up because I was planning just doing 2 hours today. It's kind of what I was thinking, but maybe we could play around with ideas for the cursor because it should be kind of okay. It should have desert oasis vibes. You're streaming today in half an hour? Oh man, that's a chunk to hold out for. Half an hour? Okay, maybe. Maybe. When does the sun set? I gotta get Bim's vegetables. I mean, do you guys want to get Bim's vegetables? You guys want to watch Bim's vegetables? Let's see when the sun sets. We got, ooh, it's supposed to rain. 9:04. Okay. I could probably wait. Oh, you said that to let me know. Well, thank you. I think, yes. That's awesome. Okay. I will try to figure out the cursor part of this cursor, and then we can raid you, Vendetta. I'll wait for you. Don't you worry. Okay, but what is giving Oasis? Could we just make like a blue version of this bubble? No, I don't know. Is that gonna go with the oranginess? We got orange and pink. We could go green. I don't know. I always like a bubble cursor, but I'm trying to picture. I don't know. Let me look up some inspiration. I'm just really feeling like a blank right now. But maybe we could find like Oasis. What gives Oasis vibe? I guess a bluish green might be the move. Wait, this is kind of the vibe of their environment. Like this? You could do a greenish thing. I guess let's try making it greener. I'm just gonna eliminate some of the craziness in our colors and we'll get more of like that olivey foresty green in here. Whoa. Don't eat all that green. Wait, I do think green. I'm thinking green is feeling right. I do want some of that, like, do you see how the sky color is reflected? Like, this good blue in there? I want a good blue. A good blue, a good green, a good everything. Okay, that's alright. That's what I was looking for. But this is giving a good pond vibe. Let's do maybe this, but like lighter to replace this purpley. Ooh, okay, I think this is a good swamp vibe. Wait, swamp? It's not supposed to be a swamp. It's supposed to be a desert lagoon. But I guess the colors do kind of make it feel swamp. Swamp. It'll be okay. I think colors are working. Maybe we need, yeah, more of like a gradient to this blue, maybe. And then we can like bridge that over here. I don't know. Does a bubble cursor feel like it's fitting this dude? I mean, he is aquatic, or semi-aquatic, I guess. Semi-aquatic, but also deserty. Okay, my other thought is like we could do a like palm frond leaf cursor. Would it be crazy if we do both and it kind of flip-flops? Maybe. The thought that was popping into my head, right, is if we had both a palm frond cursor and this bubble cursor, and it flipped depending like what you're hovering over. Like maybe the loading one is a bubble, but your regular click and pointy one is a palm frond. Then that could like symbolize how he goes from land into the, or like the trees into the air. Because the habitat, I imagine these like palm, almost mangroves in a desert lagoon. So, it could be interesting. I mean, the colors in this are definitely fun. I don't know if all of my colors are going super well together right now. It might need some revisiting because there's like, hmm, I don't know. Like, part of me is like, did I use too many colors in the creature that he got kind of muddy? I might need to come back and simplify him. Let's do more saturated. I don't know. I think I like the idea of a leaf cursor, but I also really like the bubble. So I feel like I'm kind of just stumping myself. Thing is, let me get a picture of a pom. Oh my gosh, wait, look at this picture I found. It seems so funny to look so cozy on a cactus. Oh no. This picture. That's so cute. Should we do a cactus cursor? I kind of do like that color. Wait, what if we had like that fruit the bunny's eating? Would you click with the fruit? Maybe that would be kind of helpful. Like your cursor is a dot. It's almost like a dot crosshair in like shooter game. Dude, dude, I'm finding so many cute photos on Pinterest. Look at that. I want I want to sit in a little nest with a leaf cover like that. Derek, are you here? Because if you make camping feel like this little bird in this cup with the leaf, then I'll go camping. Wait, Vendetta, which idea did you like? The cactus one? This bunny is just so cute. And the colors, I love it. I love it, I love it. I just kind of really like it, and I love it. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. It's like got glowy lighting. That's what we need, a glowy cactus. I think it's gonna be perfect. No, we needed it yellow. Dang. Okay, I like that. Now we need this to be glowy. Does it look like it got a bite taken out of it? So what I was imagining for these creatures is they eat like littler fish and like bugs, but they also are nectar eating. And so they'll like drink on palm sap, and um they could also eat these little cactus fruits. But I imagine these cactuses are farther from their home though. Because cactuses, I don't think cactuses are really around oasis, you know? So I'm like, maybe the cactus doesn't make that much sense. But it does make you think of a desert. You like the cactus? Well, you really like succulents, don't you, right? Right, right. I mean, I'm kind of liking the cactus too. To be fair. To be fair, I do think I'm liking it. I feel like it might feel nice, like having the fruit be the clicker too. Might need to like shrinken up the whole base of this cactus. Ooh. Wait, that's perfect. As long as it's not like too big in the corner. Let's test it. Mm. It's a little big. He's getting poked in the face. Let's try like shrinkening. Shrinkening dinkening. One more shrinkening. I think this works. Shrinkening dinkening. Now, we got like the glowiness. I think like the base colors in here are chilling. Mm, yeah. Then we can add what is it, pine needles? What are these? Spikes. What are they called? Quill? Pine? What do you call them on a cactus? A cactus poker. Cactus. I'm gonna say spines. Okay, maybe we could do the lighter color for the upper ones, but then like darker. The reason I'm thinking darker is because like the base of it has a shadow, but maybe it needs to be like a warm darker. We could just do the drop shadows on those ones. Okay, though, does this really feel like a cactus? If you're just looking at this, because I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. I wanted to have a dark outline. Hmm. No, I might be making this too small compared to its fruit size. Yeah. A little too much. A little too much. I just love that picture of the bunny too. Hmm. The cactus. What do we do to make you look like a cactus? What's the girl have to do to make a cactus? Hmm. That's good. That's a little good. Oh no. Which corner needs a highlight? The corner or the middle? That's the real question. Or should it all just be one? Maybe it doesn't need that strong of a highlight. Maybe my problem is like the shape of this. I think this side has a nice shape, so like we need to replicate that. Wait, I think I did it. Hmm, I don't know. I guess my problem is, this one feels the most cursor-like because it's literally an arrow. So what we could do is instead of the dot as the cursor, like the point, we could make it a cactus-shaped cursor and add the dot at the end. Just as an embellishment. A little accessory maybe? Perhaps. An accessory is all you need. Then we can kind of mimic the shape of my other cursor. I think this is kind of cuter. Feels more like it actually looks like a cactus. Dude, I love the underlining. It makes it look so nice. And we need this point to be the most contrasted so you can see right where you're clicking. That's kind of a must. Well, I think we can keep it pointed like that. Okay, nice. I think this one might be our winner of the cursors. Let me just scooch these down and we can... Let's copy and paste these onto another layer. Wait, what? Oh, I was selecting the wrong layer. There we go. Tell me why L is not lasso tool. Throwing me off. Okay. I do feel better now that I got this going in here. Did your thingy show up? Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah, Banrook. Nice. Ooh, your favorite one, Vendetta. Or at least your favorite emote. I don't know if that's your favorite one of the bugs. Oh, maybe we should do a bug speedrun stream. I make a bunch of bugs. Make a bunch of bugs to add. Because if we do speedrun, then I won't feel like a perfectionist. I'm just a speedrunner. We don't have to speedrun perfection. And we could get more bugs in the stream. Alright, here's my problem here. This cactus has got too much of a booty because it's colliding. Big booty cactus, how do we solve this? Make it look like even bigger of a booty cactus by shrinking the front. I mean, it kind of works. Which one's better looking though? What? I don't know. I clicked something that doesn't let me redo. Big booty cactus is kind of fine by me. Do we know what this cactus is called? This cactus with pink fruit. Let's see. Cactus with pink fruit. Prickly pear. Oh, I've definitely heard of that. Wait, does dragon fruit grow on a cactus? Oh, there's news to me. Okay, what I was wondering about this is can multiple little fruits grow next to each other? Because I kind of feel like I wanted a tinier fruit. This is telling me yes. It's also telling me I need a little lighter light bit. I guess I don't need it. But I was debating on it earlier and I was like, no, it's so matte. This is my head, in my head. I was like, it's matte. I don't know what it needs that. Does that work? Look worse though? 2 versus 1? Maybe if it has a third one? No, I'm going too crazy. Maybe if it had a third one down here. Every time I mess around like this, I think of Jenna Marbles and the too much gene. You're always talking about the too much gene. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Maybe if this one's like around the back. No, I don't know. You don't want a warty cursor. It's either 1 or 2. I think 2. Right? I don't know. Maybe this is something I decide on when I come back to this to animate it. Dragon fruit is a cactus fruit. Dude, that's cool. I never knew. I never knew. Yes, this is your favorite. Alright, are you starting stream, Bendodo? I feel like I made the cursor. Success. Success. I mean, we could tweak it a little. You need some time. But if you'd rather me not be waiting to raid you, let me know. Let me know if it's too much pressure. I don't mean to be making it crazy out here. I do think I could, like, okay, I feel like I kind of killed it on this cursor, but the creature feels a little, like, dull in comparison. I think it needs some of that awesome, juicy lighting or something, you know? Like some good highlights. So, I might not be done. But definitely a good start. I'm pretty happy with this. I feel like the cactus cursor is cute. I love the colors of the cactus cursor. I mean, it's like the pink and green color combos kind of sneaking in again, but with more of a magenta and whatever green. I don't know. I didn't think of a word for the green. You're eating so the stream is on a timer? What do you mean? It's on a timer. The stream is on a timer. Like you can set it to go live in like a couple minutes? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hmm? Oh yeah, look at the difference between these cursors. Oh wait. Beauty bubble. Chubby cactus. Chubby cactus. Okay, let's make this so they're all linked. Beautiful. And let's make this So they're all linked? Why did it say unlink? Wait. This is what I wanted. Unlink, relink. Why does it only say unlink? Hello? Let me link. Bam. Now I want to unlink them for when I edit the animation. Yay! Oh wait, actually they probably could stay linked because I'm probably gonna make... Oh, I'm just stupid. It said both link and unlink on there. You have a timer on screen. Wait, your stream is already up? Is that what you mean, Vendetta? Is that what you mean? Let me see. Are you live, right, distinct, and now? Oh! Hey, nice! Wait, yeah, is that 5 minutes? Well, dang, should we chat for 5 minutes? I don't know what to do. I'm kind of at my stopping point. But that's nice. What'd you get for dinner? Hmm. Anything we can... Oh, I guess I said I would get Bimmy's veggies. I could probably do that in 5 minutes. Alright. Alright, let's do that. Let me put up my BRB screen. Stick around if you want to watch Vinny eat vegetables. Otherwise, have a good night. I want two vegetables, Vinny. It honestly might not thaw in time, but we'll see if Vinny just starts getting mad. You squeege. Maybe we could give you some pebbles. You could do some tricks. What do we think about that, baby? Don't get stuck. Okay, let's try my felting screen. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Be Benny in the house. You can hear him. Wait, let me. Maybe if I. Wait, I got this. I got this. I'll turn down the music on my speaker. And then I'll make it so you can hear Bibimmies. You want to serenade them, Bibimmies? Property. He's already ready. Okay. Good job, baby Bims. Wants to do your tricks, baby Bims? Good job, Squeege. Good job, Squeege. Did I tell him to do ARF twice? He kind of just spams all of them. What'd you think? Dawn! Wait, hello, welcome in. I'm just sitting here with Bimmies right now. We're waiting for his vegetable cube to thaw. Usually I'm drawing. Here, I'll show you. But thank you for the raid. How was your stream? It is a burb. Okay, let me show you. This is what we were working on. This little cursor. It's not animated yet, but usually they look a little something like this. This was last month's cursor. I do one every month for my Patreon. This month, I usually have them ready for the beginning of the month, or at least like the first or second weeks or whatever, but I've been doing needle felted sharks, and so we're kind of backwards. But if you want to see the needle felted sharks, Bimmies will show you. Bimmies for scale. My lighting's kind of booty cheeks, I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of booty cheeks. But you know what's exciting? With Prime Day, I got a light for my corner. And I think the lighting's gonna be better for the next time I do felting streams. Exciting. What do you think, Bims? Is that exciting? Are you ready for a new light? I think it's gonna be really good. I'm hoping. At least it's gonna feel nice for me to have another light, but I'm hoping it actually like looks good on stream. Alright, Bims. Which is your favorite? He's gonna devour the sharks. Do you like the thresher shark the best? Or black tip reef shark? What do you think, B-Bam? Oh, thank you. Were you streaming art, Donnie? Hey, nice bonus burb. Thank you, thank you. Fine taste, fine taste. Nice. Well, feel free to share. You can pull it up for art tags. Let me know. But I was just felting 3 commissions. They all went out. They're almost all arrived in their new homes. One went to Japan, so it's taking its time. But it's almost delivered. It's getting close. And I'm really looking forward to them receiving it. I'm hoping it goes all wonderful into plan. But I do want to do more needle felting streams. I'll probably mostly do sharks, and I want to try making some creatures. But maybe you guys play League of Legends. Here's a Poro with the heart on the belly. Or maybe you know... Oh. Where are we going, Biggins? Maybe you know Puppy Cat? What'd you think, James? You want to give us your review? Ooh, he doesn't have a lot to say. Puppy Cat, nice. Thank you. How much are my felt sharks? Well, this last batch, I think I did them at either $250 or $225, but I'm thinking I might need to raise it to like $300. But it does depend, because like I kind of did bigger sharks than these ones. And I did a whale shark. Dude, I need to I don't think I have my pictures on my computer. Maybe I can just pull them up on my iPad and I'll put them on here. But I did a whale shark with magnetic remoras on it. So that one's definitely a little extra. Let's get to my photos. Here we go. Got a really good setup. Ready? Dude. Wrong way. That was my reference of a palm tree I was just using. There he is. My needle-felted whale shark. Bims, we don't need to chew that. What do you think of this one, Bims? It was so fun to do. So that was my first time using magnets. Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Yes, bring the art tags. Thanks for the emote badge. Maybe I could... Dude, I really need more emotes. Maybe that's one I need to add. But Okay, that didn't want to focus good. There he is, front angle. Kind of nice. But I did a wobblegong shark and another shark. If you guys are shark fans. Oh wait, here's a picture of all of them. Dude, I feel so silent without the music, but I only had to turn it down on my end because I had to turn off my mic noise gate so you can hear me bennies. Do you want to show me your tricks, BB? Ready? Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. And he does one more, his stomping trick. I don't know how stable you are on my thumb. That's good. He stomps and does a kissing noise. Smarter than you. Wow, Bims. Do you feel genius? Think Bims would win at the color game? Good boy, Bimmies. Yes. He is a good little squeegee man. Little Mr. Squee Bimmies. His name is Patey, but I always call him B-Bims. Or varieties of that. Yeah. Wait, your art tax came in. I'm slow. Hang on. Hang on. We must look. Good job, Bimmies. Ooh, wait. Are you participating in Art Fight? Let me know. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Hang on. Let's do a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. And then I'll pull this up bigger on stream so we can actually see the gloriousness. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Okay, I feel like it's kind of low res on my stream. That's kind of my fault. I don't know. Hang on. Let me see if I can figure out why that is. Ooh, okay, wait, that's better. We get a close-up shot. Wait, this is so cool. Is this like a rib cage, like piece of armor, or just like vesting? Dude, I really like that. Not the zero, wait, not the 0 Art Fight in, yes, maybe. Chest plate, that's awesome. This looks really cool. So is this like just an OC or is it for like Dungeons and Dragons or anything? Because I've been playing Daggerheart. One of my Daggerheart characters is on Art Fight. But this is definitely looking like an awesome character. So if you do join Art Fight, I'm gonna need to know. I only really do sketches for Art Fight because like I always give myself like a million, trillion, billion projects to be working on at one given time. Is Bimmies being mischievous? Is he being mischievous? The lighting is not good. Oh, he's coming for you. Oh. Wait, there we go. Did you need to get up close and personal? Do not! Bim. He's dude. Okay. Hang on. I need to get a postcard. Do that instead, please. He's chewing my monitor stand. Whoa! Wait, no. I don't want that. He's pressing buttons. Good job, B-Benz. We were actually stalling because we're gonna raid my buddy Vendetta. She's new to streaming. This is gonna be your second stream. Oops. I'm knocking stuff over. I'm sorry, Bims. Oh no, he's concerned. It's okay. He's dropping crumbs in my keyboard. Pressing buttons cutely. Yeah, how are we gonna raid if you're on my keyboard? Do you wanna come back over here? Too much to come over here to Bims. Easy dough, buddy. Delicious. Oh. Yeah. No, that's awesome. Wait, I gotta follow you back. Hang on, before I forget. Don't be evil, Bims. I just had to move my mouse. It's fine. It's fine, Bims. Don't worry. He doesn't like me moving around the mouse on my desk because he starts to think it's his desk. Wait, you have a... Bat, you found the art fight. Thank you. I know, yeah, that's his vibe. He is crazy, man. He's crazy, man. Yes, it is. There's a little guy. Okay. Oh, a D&D commission. Dude, I missed that. Wait, Bat, you're even finding my art fight. That's so funny. Thanks for the links. Yeah, everybody wants art fight links. It's true, it's true. Okay, well, I'm sorry that this is angering for you, B-Bibs. We sometimes give him his vegetables on here. Just let me use the mouse. It'll be okay, B-Bibs. Do you want some? Before we go? Yes, you do. I freeze a cube of vegetables because then you can have a variety of vegetables. Bro, where are you going? I'm gonna need my keyboard. So we can raid Vendetta. Yes. But yeah, I think she's gonna be doing some digital art. She's learning the ways of the digital art. It looks like some horse sketching is gonna be real cute. Ooh, yay. Okay, I'm gonna check out my art play after this. I'm gonna have to see your characters. Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the raid. It was definitely a nice ending to the stream, and I'm glad you guys got to see B-Bimmies in his primes. I'll probably be animating or doing something else. I don't know. If I animate this cursor off stream. We'll see. We'll see. Let's actually start the raid. Ooh, I'm sorry. My keyboard might be loud without the noise gate. Raid. Then better. Okay, that should be all the clacking we need. Beautiful. Alright. Go wish Vendetta the happiest streams and wonderfulest of nights. Vendetta's been here since I very started streaming at like 3 peeps hanging out. Vendetta was one of them. My partner Derek was the other one. And then I was the third one. So they've been very sweet, so fun. And wonderful vibes. So you all enjoy and enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you again for the raid. Adios, peeps. Adios. Good job, you guys.